Hi everyone, Domestic Ginger here. I'm going to be making chocolate covered strawberries because Valentine's Day is here. And everything that we're going to need, right here I have 2 pounds of strawberries. I have white chocolate and then milk chocolate. I don't have dark chocolate because I think it actually tastes kind of nasty, but if you love dark chocolate, go ahead and use it. And then I also have, I can't remember what kind of nuts these were. Walnuts? No, not walnuts. Pecans, that's right, okay. They're cut up pecans, sorry about that. And my daughter likes to keep like a whole bunch of sprinkles in the house. So luckily I didn't have to go out and get sprinkles, but I'm just going to use some of the pink. And then I thought these were cute. They look like little pearls. And if anybody knows me, everybody knows that I love pearls. And then back here, it's like a decorating baggie with the piece that has the smallest end. That way we can make designs. The serge there in the background is not necessary, but you know, if you're tired, it'll help wake you up. You're gonna need something kind of like a flat plate or something, and put parchment paper on top. This plate I actually just got today at the dollar store for $1. Woohoo! And your first step, you have to wash all of your strawberries. And then they need to be dried. I washed these a couple of hours ago and they're still wet. So I have a bowl right here. And some paper towels. And what I'm going to go through and like dry each one individually. It's going to take time, but I really don't have hours and hours more to spend on waiting for these to dry. Basically, you just take a paper towel, like this one, if you want to speed the process up. You pull the green part up so you can get the wetness underneath. And you just lightly try to soak up all the water. And just keep doing it to all of them until they're dry. Every time each one is dry, this one's actually pretty good. Now they have to be dry, otherwise like the chocolate is just going to kind of not stick to the strawberry. But when it's done, just go ahead and throw it in here. That way, if there's any extra moisture, it'll be absorbed into the paper towel. Oh, and I also forgot food coloring. I'm going to be dipping some of these in white chocolate and some of them in the milk chocolate. And then I'm going to be taking some of the white chocolate and putting it into this bag. But first I'm going to put a teensy bit of red food coloring in to hopefully make like a pink color, and then drizzle them with pink. Not all of them, but whatever ones don't get any sprinkles. And I also might just make some plain ones. So go ahead and get those dried up and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what I've done with the chocolate. I was gonna put them in the fridge, but I decided to get them all done before I shove this in the fridge, especially because I want to put some like pink stripes on a couple of them. Alright, so now we're going to go do the white chocolate. Okay, so I ended up putting the entire 10-ounce bag into the bowl, just because I'm going to be using most of the white chocolate and then turning it into pink. So we're going to do the same thing with this, do it in 15-second intervals and then stir after each 15 seconds. Okay, so it's the same with the milk chocolate. It took 4 15-second intervals and stirring, and it's perfect. Alright, so you're gonna do pretty much like the same thing. You take your strawberries, you dip them, and put them on the plate and do your toppings and whatnot. Okay, so while doing the white chocolate strawberries, they've actually already hardened pretty quick, and I just set them all down. While I've been dipping them, I would say like every 4 strawberries that I did, I would have to come over and mix this up because it's starting to like re-harden. So anyway, I left a bunch of them, like the white ones, blank because now we're going to do the pink. Okay, so you take your red food coloring, and you just put 1 drop. Now if you want to do red, you can do red because it's still Valentine's, but I figured pink because the strawberries are already red. Alright, that's just like, it looks different in person than on video, but it's actually kind of pink. I don't want it too dark, but I don't want it too light either. So maybe 3 drops will do the trick. Okay, so I ended up using actually 4 drops. What I'm gonna do, let's see, where's my thingy? You're gonna take your like decorating bag thing. I don't remember exactly what they're called. And you just cut off the head just a tiny bit. There we go. Don't mind my nails, they got chocolate all up in them. Okay, I forgot, I'm actually using like the little thing for it, so you can cut off more so that this can come out. But you take the adapter and then the tip and you shove it down in the bag so it goes to the end. Just enough so that can poke through. And then so it stays on, you got this. It's like magic. No, it's not magic. Okay, ooh, gotta stir because it might hurt. Okay. Go ahead and I'm trying to do this with the tripod between my legs. Okay. So you're gonna fold this back so you're not having to pour chocolate all down in there and then end up wasting a whole bunch of chocolate. Oops. And then make the opening with your hand. I'm not sure if I can do this. We'll see. Alright, I'm putting my finger on the tip. Yay! Don't need a whole lot. Maybe a little more. If you make a mess, you make a mess. No big deal. Okay. Whoops. And then you just kind of want to squish this down to the bottom. Kind of tie it. Not really tie it, but twist it a little bit. Oops, it's falling over. Okay, so now I'm standing up. Oops. You just pick some strawberries. You just squeeze a little. You can make designs or just do lines or whatever you want. This is actually my first time doing this, so yeah. Let's see, I'll do this little one. Any other ones? And I'll do one more up here. I just did 3 chocolates. I should probably do one more chocolate one. Alright, I'm actually all finished. Now when I put on these, I just took the top off and just sprinkled it on like that. Same with my pink sprinkles here. There's like a whole bunch of them in here, but I just used the pink. So not bad for my first time. I mean, I've like made chocolate covered strawberries before, but it was while I was sitting there eating them. And I used those like little microwavable, I don't know, you get them from like Walmart in the produce section, and they're like little chocolate chips in a little box, and you microwave them, whatever. But anyway, I would just dip the strawberry in it and then eat it. I never actually made it, I don't know, fancy? I don't know if it's fancy or not, but the white chocolate is already pretty hard. The milk chocolate, it's still kind of gooey. So I would recommend putting these in the fridge for about 2 hours and then they'll be all set to go. Alright, well, this is how you make some chocolate covered strawberries with an array of toppings. This is the domestic ginger, and I hope you enjoy. Have a good one.